Hey folks, future editing Hoggy here. This week's vlog, believe it or not, is already cut down quite heavily because a lot has been going on in those past few days. I've been writing 5 monuments. It's still a rather lengthy affair, but for those few of you who probably just can't get enough of watching me suffer, I did create an uncut version for this week. I'm gonna link it for you up in this little info card here, and I'm gonna also put it down in the description. There you can find it. Thanks for your patience with me. Thanks for watching and enjoy. And welcome back, folks. It is Monday, and I'm just in the process of setting out on the first of my 5 monuments, which is Milan-San Remo. I've got close to 300 kilometers to go today, and I've literally just started. So it's gonna be a long week, it's gonna be a long day, I suppose. I'll just keep you updated. Thanks for joining me on this. It's all an hour in, and annoyingly, I kinda got sore heavy legs today. Yeah, for now it's flat enough for me to just add my aero bars, which was obviously great to save my hands, and I put a lot of pressure on those in the next 5 days. Bit about 2.5 hours in, 80k. Which leaves just over 200 to go for the day. Well, I've got some company, getting some draft here, which is really nice. Bit shy of 5 hours, and I'm about to reach the top of the Torquino. And with that, the end of the first half of my ride. Had to split that one in two, it was just too long. Something between 7 and 8 hours in now, in my second ride. I don't know exactly what's the time anymore because of that, but yeah. Slowly approaching the 8-hour mark, and I guess it must be something like 230k in the legs, and my legs are finally starting to come good actually, finally starting to feel good. I've got a bit less than 60 to go, getting close to the pericarpi, so towards the pointy end of Milan-San Remo. My stomach's kinda struggling to keep up, which is a bit annoying. I mean, it's been what? Yes. Around 9 hours, which sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. I shouldn't be struggling at that point. I don't know. Honestly, I'm gonna be glad to get this one done. I'm also gonna have a large dinner after this. I was feeling good for something like, well, 3 hours, because it took me ages to warm up, and now sadly I'm already starting to feel the fatigue a bit. Not bad, but definitely noticeable. I'm sending off the Poggio now. Just a bit of 4k to go. And that's it. Monument number 1 is in the books. I just finished Milan-San Remo. Guess I didn't win, although I was the only guy online. Technically a win. Right. Guess I better swiftly get off the bike, shower, have dinner, and go to sleep, because tomorrow it's Flanders Day. I'll see you then. Peace out. And welcome back for day 2 of our little adventure. I'm just in the process of setting out on the Tour of Flanders. We have 261.56 kilometers and 2,335 meters of elevation to go. So I think I better get cracking with that, huh? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling great today. Sleep last night was pretty bad. Had some pretty bad cramps, which is unusual because yesterday wasn't that hard. Feeling a bit knocked on today, but I hope that with maybe a few hours of riding, and it's a pretty flat start to Flanders, I may get in the groove of things, and hoping that today may go better than yesterday. Just munching away here. First, back from my large store of snacks and some salt cracker sticks. Need carbs and need salt. Close to bonking. Which isn't good half an hour into my ride. Well, half an hour, of which I've been riding 20 minutes. That's 110k done. Did over 150 to go. That's the flat bit in the books. Now about to hit the first climb. Just gone through my halfway bottle refill break. I've got a good bit over halfway of the distance done, but only a third of the elevation. So probably around halfway time-wise still sub 5 hours, that's not bad. I'm a bit sore. And I'm feeling my knee just a little bit, but quite manageable so far. So, it's Tuesday, well, night by now, which usually would mean group ride time, but today I'm doing the Tour of Flanders. But what do you know? All my usual suspects are joining my ride. Third pass over the Quaremont, one more Paterberg, and then a flat run into Oudenaarde. 9 hours ride time, bergs are behind me, and got less than 3k to go. Gonna roll in, have a large dinner. Definitely gonna have a much needed short because I'm crusty, and then maybe go stretches. Well, that was a rather painful stretching and rolling session, and I even cramped once, twice, thrice, don't know, a few times. Hammy cramp. Rolled my hammies because of that, and everything else that was essentially cramped last night. Painful affair, but I hope that kinda fixes some of my issues. I don't know. Can only try. Thankfully, tomorrow is an easier day. And yes, I just called Paris-Roubaix an easier day. I'll see you then. Peace out. And here we are, day 3 of the monuments, and I've just started riding Paris-Roubaix. Instead of trying to aim for 200 watts like I did in the past 2 days, I'm only gonna aim for 180 today to make sure I don't overcook it and give my knee a bit of time to recover, although that feels quite okay today. Tomorrow there's Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and on Friday there is in Lombardia 2 really mountainous days ahead of myself. So here's something interesting. I just moved my right cleat back by 3mm and lowered my saddle by 3mm. Knee pain's gone, and I got at least 10 more watts on the pedal. Crazy. I hope this will last. Around halfway done. Wait, more than half the elevation today. Thank goodness. I'm into the cobble bits now, by the way. Thankfully, they don't show up or are being simulated here in Bike Terror. Only about 30k to the Arenberg forest, which I guess many of you will be familiar with. And yeah, for me it's tarmac. Bit under 90k to go, 6 hours in, emptying my last bottle, so now I'm also having my bottle refill break. Yeah, probably less than 3 hours to go, which really isn't a lot, and I'm quite happy about that. Almost done. Teammate of mine joined me for the last, I don't know, bit over an hour now, for the umpteenth time this week. Oh, what a legend, giving me some draft. It's gonna be by only 1 or 2 minutes, but today, for the first and only time this week, I'm gonna finish before midnight. Oh, the legs are burning, they're so sore by now. Kinda came back to life a bit, and I don't know, around hour 6 to 7, something like that. But now, once again, only hanging on for dear life. Final lap of the velodrome. Well, 3 minutes to midnight. That is 3 of 5 monuments done. I kinda did a bit of stretching and foam rolling, a little bit. Oh, my quads are so sore. Even when they just touch the ground, that really hurts. I hope that a good few hours of sleep will help with that. Yeah, I know that I'm still wearing the same clothes as yesterday. I literally wore them only a few minutes before, after shower, before bed, and then those few minutes before getting on the bike. So I didn't bother changing. And I'm gonna get out of them now and close those. So I'll see you tomorrow for something much more horrible than what we did today. Peace out. Welcome back. It is Thursday. I'm just getting hooked up to my equipment, ready to get started on my next monument. It is Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and honestly, on a day like that, there can only be one thing that I wear, my Eddie Merckx base layer. Oh, I'm tired. And we're off. Just a few flat meters and we're climbing pretty much from the gun. 10 minutes of riding, just past the finish line that will reach in approximately, well, hopefully less than 12 hours, but approximately 12 hours. And about to hit the first major climb of the day. This course absolutely doesn't mess around, and it's gonna be absolutely relentless for the rest of the day, constantly up and down. Now in, less than 4k of climbing to go. How about that? Oh, still constantly up and down. Well, hope I can keep this mindset. Legs are obviously tired and I'm in pain, but I mean, you know me, I kinda dig that. And if the head's in the game, the rest will follow suit. I hope. Ah, with the descent, gonna enjoy that. Whee! Bit over 4 hours in. Bit over 100 kilometers. 107, something like that. Close to 1.6k vertical. And I've reached Bastogne. Reaching my southern turnaround point. Very slightly feeling my right knee, but probably only because I aggravated it a good bit in the last few days. It's not really bothering me. The legs are also feeling okay. I'm not feeling great, obviously, but I'm both physically and mentally in a better place than I was yesterday. And that's a great start. Time for a little bottle refill now. That first batch got me, fortunately, it's got me a good bit past the halfway mark. I'm at what? Just over 100k to go, and exactly 2k vertical to go. So that is a solid bit past halfway mark. Okay, gonna refill. Gonna put in 75 grams of sugar in each. Hold on. One of these electrolyte tablets and a bit of protein powder. Just a touch over 80k to go, and I'm about to hit the Côte de Stockeur. That's the one with this guy's monument on top, and it is probably the nastiest climb of the day. Pardon me. What a wall, what an absolute wall. Oh. Getting close to 9 hours ride time, less than 700 meters vertical to go. I've got Côte de la Redoute, Côte de Fourche and Rochefoucauld to go on that one unclassified climb. And I'm glad it's not all that far anymore. Oh, I am sore. About to hit my final descent. 8 meters of climbing to go, and less than 6 kilometers. Almost done. Knee decided to act up again. Can't really ride out of the saddle anymore. Quads are sore again too. And my bum really hurts, especially on climbs. And we had a fair few of those. Oh, gonna bring this home and make a swift exit to bed. Final kilometer. Oh my god. Oh, I'm still sore. It's ridiculous. A lot of things hurt. Quads got really sore in the last, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Thank goodness it's only 1 minute to go now. Oh, oh, yes, finish. Here it is. Oh, oh, oh yes. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, see you tomorrow, guys. Well then, Friday, Giro di Lombardia, final monument of the week. 245 kilometers, 4,500 meters of climbing. I'm sore. I'm in a lot of pain. So, let's get this over with. And we're off. Bit over an hour in. Quite sore. And about to start the Madonna del Solo climb. Patron saint cyclists are really gonna need it today. That's gonna be painful. I'm gonna suffer a lot today. Doesn't matter, suffering is good for the soul. And it builds character. Been riding along Lake Como for pretty much the last hour, and pretty much like this, which is quite a bearable position for now. Gotta lift my bum every once in a while, but it's quite okay, and making good headway. Right, so I changed shorts on my last break to ones that are different enough from the other ones that are much more comfortable. And for the first time this week, I had a bit of caffeine outside of my morning coffee, which means in the last half hour I've turned from suffering to feeling great and doing my best power numbers all week after about close to 1,200 kilometers and more than 10k vertical. Just over 100k and 2,000 meters of climbing to go. 2 last major climbs of the day are still ahead of me. Tambla and Ganda. Still got, I don't know, 4 hours and a bit of suffering to go. I just went over Tambla Alta, which was my penultimate big climb of the day and the biggest of the entire week. Yeah, descending now, resting my bum a bit. Had a little bit of caffeine because that earlier gave me a really nice boost and can really use that. Lowered my saddle by another 3-4 millimeters before starting today, which seems to have made a difference for me riding the arrow path, because that didn't really work before. Not much to go now. Bit over 60k and less than 900 meters vertical. The end is near. I might actually do this. Who knew? Just got over the top of Pasadena. 183 meters and a bit over 30k to go. Feeling awesome now. A ton of power. Now, for the bit that I've been looking forward to probably the most. The descent through the hairpins of Selvino. Probably the most beautiful bit of virtual road I know and created. This one's very special to me. So, at some point during Flanders on Tuesday, someone challenged me to do 300 watts anytime someone pressed the F key in the chat. They did that a lot. I didn't do 300 watts. But, final climb. What do I have to lose? Heck, smash it. And if you can still do that at the end of a week like this, you're probably not hopeless at cycling. Heck yeah. Still got it. Okay. All that's left now is to roll to the line. 0 meters of elevation to go. And with that, 5 monuments are done. 5 monuments in 5 days. Yeah, I don't really have words right now. Talk to you soon. Yeah, talk to you in a moment. Actually, you know what? This would have been much better with my best friend, who couldn't be here. You know who you are. This one's for you. Hey, it is Saturday, and I'm out on the shortest version of my little walk, because you kind of have to learn how to walk again. My right knee is a little bit tender, I'm just feeling a little bit. Left hammy a little bit. Quads are just slightly sore to the touch, which is surprising considering the way they felt before I started yesterday. but my bum is really killing me. I actually had to put on chamois cream just to be able to go for a walk. And again, as I said, it is the shortest possible version. Legs are about to come up again. Today is very much a rest day, but I'm not as shattered as I thought I was gonna be at this time yesterday. So, thumbs up for that. And so, it is Sunday once again. Another week has passed, and what a week it's been, huh? That's quite something. This week now has just given me a huge confidence boost. I already gotta say that. I think the form is coming together nicely, and so is the endurance, and my ability to suffer, which is perhaps the most important thing. What you're seeing me do right now, I guess, is, that's all for this week. For a rather crazy week. We had 50 hours of activity this week, of 1,326 kilometers on the bike and more than 14,000 meters of vertical gain, which makes this my second biggest week ever, after, yeah, you guessed it, the original Monument week, which was a little bit bigger because at the Saturday, on that Saturday after finishing those monuments, I decided, you know what, let's go for a 100 kilometer endurance ride. I already could have done that yesterday, really didn't want to, and it would have been really stupid. And it was really stupid back then, but, you know, sometimes you just do stupid things. So, what you just witnessed was my second biggest ever week. Still quite big, and I am feeling it. Although, I honestly have to say, I'm not feeling it nearly as much as I expected perhaps at the end of day 4. I'm feeling relatively fresh. My quads are actually playing along nicely, and I'm honestly not too knackered, so hope to be getting into training again rather quickly, properly, next week. A lot of exciting stuff ahead, a lot of confidence gained this week, and it has been one heck of a week on the bike, hasn't it? Although, it has been for me. I guess most you've seen of it is me talking to you about what exactly is hurting at that very moment. Thanks for your patience with me. And, well, if you've made it this far, honestly, I hope and I think I'll see you again next week. Until then, take care. Maybe go for some crazy bike rides. It's fun. And until then, peace out.